In this video, your mission, if you have chosen to accept it, is your crocheting toys. So toys, that would answer a very specific who question, right? Either you have an adult and like you found something that just wows their heart, or you've got those kiddos and you're very specific of like age range or special interest, things like that. So the who question, that's a pretty easy one of an immediate yes, maybe, or no. The part that we still need to kind of wrestle through is your timing. So in this video, what we're going to discuss about timing is the type of yarn. Talking about the types of yarns, let's just cover some generalized basic groups. We have what they call the bulky yarns. This is like a blanket yarn, so we don't have like individual strands of fibers in there, but it's thicker. The other type of bulky yarn still looks like, you know, all those fibers wound together, but it is, as you can tell, thicker. So that's bulky yarn. Medium worsted weight yarn, just this kind of stuff that we're accustomed to seeing easily, often throughout the store, like Walmart. Then we have thread, crocheting thread. And another thing is okay, let me pull out one strand. As you can see, this is very fine, the crocheting thread. There's another, this is called 3-ply. I've heard it referred to as DK yarn, baby weight yarn. This is very thin as well. The reason why I bring up types of yarn is two things. You have a comfort zone. When you crochet, there is something that you normally naturally crochet items from, and that can be a great thing. But let's say you come across a pattern that just is incredible, but it's not your normal yarn. Okay, so there's a couple of things to do. You can be adventurous. Adventurous is always awesome, and if you're going to be adventurous and try something new, first thing to think about with timing is to give yourself grace. So if you're looking at something that you would think normally would take you about 4 hours, but you're going to be adventurous and try a new type of yarn that you're not used to, add like 2 more hours to it and give yourself grace and think, okay, about 6 hours let's count on for this project. Now, to help you in being adventurous, one of the biggest determining factors I've noticed when trying to go between different types of yarn is literally it all comes down to tension. Tension, how you hold your working yarn. Now, I'm going to remind everybody that in crocheting, it's concepts. We may hold our yarn different. We may hold our hooks different. But the concept is you have yarn, it is your working yarn, and you have a tension. How tightly you are holding that. And so what I want to demonstrate the difference of holding things for your tension. Worsted weight yarn is what I normally work with. This is where I get all my tension, right here, how I grip it, right? So the same thing when I work with the thicker yarn is I need to be looser. I just need to be softer so that I can pull that through. So you find how it's different for you. But with the smaller, finer threads, this, I might be able to, but it just doesn't always stay consistent. So I might be able to maintain a tension. But if I increase how many fingers are holding it, I am always able to increase that tension and hold it. Same with the thread, is I just, instead of 1 finger, I use 2. And then I have a better tension and I can maintain consistency with my stitches. So hopefully that helps you. Just look at how you are holding the yarn. Also, I wanted to show you really quick, you would change, you know, thicker yarn, thicker hook, obviously. But down here, I would recommend starting with a size USC. That probably won't come into focus, but this size C is very similar to the size 1 steel hook. And in fact, 2.75 milliliters, 2.75 milliliters. So you can go back and forth between these finer threads with your hooks. Okay, we've covered that component of time. Let's go ahead and look at this video's featured patterns. showcasing 3 different toy options. The first one is Frankie the Teddy Bear. This guy is stinking adorable. Oh my gosh. He is only 5.5 inches tall. He'd fit great in stockings. He would also be wonderful as those Christmas bears, right? You make your own. You can do that for individuals. You could do that for groups. Frankie's got a lot of options. And did I mention he's incredibly cute? I can't wait to make my own Frankie the Bear. Okay, he is made out of crocheting thread. And he is made by Emma with EMSA, I hope I said that, EMSA Crocheting. And the link for that pattern is found in this description. Now, the other one I want to highlight is Undersea Friends. This is a group of patterns. You get 7 different designs in this one pattern. You get to make a starfish and angelfish, a twisted shell, a clam with a pearl, the sea turtle, a crab, and various sizes, I think 3 sizes of seaweed. So this is incredible. Being made out of crocheting thread, she said the finished sizes are between 1 and 2.5 inches. Again, we have great options in stocking stuffers or an entire like gift basket of sea creatures, whatever it is, who you are crocheting for that would thrill them, right? And oh, I loved in her description how she said that this would work great as like magnets. I'm looking forward to doing that one. Now, this is made by Anna Marie from Crazy Cat Lady Crochets, and her link is also found in this description. When you click on their link, it takes you straight to where you can purchase their patterns and you can just start in on your adventure. Now, this video is the one video where we're going to showcase 3 patterns. This third pattern is another toy. This one, though, is not going to be a smaller sized one. This is a toy crab. When you measure out from the tips of his claws to the back legs, he's 14 inches long. If you look just at his body, he's about 6.5 inches wide, and my daughter uses it as a pillow. So if you stuff him really good, he makes a great extra pillow. So I've designed him, and I'm Eventine with Victoria's Creations. This is made out of worsted weight yarn. So that actually finishes up this adventure video on toys. We've covered how to break down a component of time in this element in this video. And then what I want to share with you is that at the bottom of this description are some affiliate links that if you are needing supplies such as stuffing or hooks or yarn, that you can go there. Some of them are affiliates, which means that some of them, if you made a purchase, I would get a small commission. It is no extra charge to you. And then, oh, I'm also adding the other crocheting adventure video links in here. Should you have more time, like you finished up your project and you want another adventure. So I'll see you in another video.